All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today is the fourth day. Let me get to the correct file. Okay. Looking over, we got about 36 pages, which leads to about hopefully 30 some problems. If they say 2016, I'm probably not going to do them because that's a little outdated and I don't think they're going to test us on that. Anything from 18, 19, of course we're gonna do them, and we'll go from there. Didn't have my headphones today. They're not in my AirPods. So they're probably my jacket, my other jacket from Wednesday, but no worries. All right, let's get down to business. Please remember, you can text me, email me, whatever you gotta do to ask me any questions. I don't know the grade you need to get on the start of pass. I just care about you doing your best. It's the most important thing. Also, if you're coming to school, good stuff so we can get you passing. Make sure you come to school so you can pass and we can make sure you don't go to summer school. All right, here we go. Looking at this graph, it's a golfer playing golf. It's asking what is the domain of this function. First things first, domain, we talked about this the other day. Vector x, y, so it's obviously talking about the x. X, X, I can cross out G and H. Next thing's next. Domain is side to side, so it's looking at this point and this point. I can tell you that a lot of kids miss this one because they're not labeling correctly. Let's label. Same thing, X, Y, X, Y, X, Y. Talking about X, so we know it's 0 to 30. Boom. Let's keep going. 2019 looks good. I was actually talking about this with another kiddo today. It's asking for both X and Y. Little trick. My graph, when you do it in Y equals, it's gonna look something like this. We could even go check it out, that's fine. Let's do it. Y equals negative 1/4, negative alpha y equals, enter, 1/4 parentheses x minus 17 squared plus 61. All right, I press graph. Okay, we can't really see it. Zoom out. There's my graph, so it's looking something like this. Let's talk about this part real quick. So we know that these are going on forever and ever. I don't want to trip. They're going on forever and ever. This is my X, this is my Y. Because these points are going on forever and ever, my X values are always going to be all real numbers. You see two arrows, it's all real numbers, touching everything. What about the Y, my domain? Well, wherever this point is, it's going down, so I know it's less whatever number that is. So, very straightforward. Domain all real numbers with two arrows. My range is wherever the graph is heading towards, whether it's less than or greater than. Let's check it out. Okay. Oh, I can write here, my bad. So domain, all real numbers. Boom, boom. So I can cancel out G, and I can cancel out J. Next thing, we can even keep moving it forward and we can cancel out H. Why can we cancel out H? Range. Oops. Range is not X. So that's telling me that's incorrect. G of X is my Y value, my Y equals, and then we'll be good to go. Let's check if I'm right. F looks good to me. Hopefully you got that as an easy answer. Not trying to make your life difficult. It's all about reading. Let's keep going. Same thing here. Range, y equals. Range, you should know it's y. Bum, bum. Don't like these guys. We go look at the graph. Look at the graph real quick. Y equals negative x squared. Negatives at the bottom, negative x squared minus 2x plus 3. Minus 2x plus 3. Let's graph it. It's going down, so that's telling me less. If I write the word less, that's the symbol I want. Which is the symbol? Boom. Write the word less. Symbols right there in the word. Cool. Let's keep going. Okay, 2018, all right, we're still good. What represents the domain? We just talked about the domain. X, I can easily cancel out this, and that's it. So we've got 3 answers left. Remember, 2 arrows, domain, just talked about it, all real numbers. Sir, but what about this one if it says all real numbers? That is only true, oops. That is only true if there were points. But these are not points, these are arrows. If there's arrows, I don't want to see no numbers because it's everything in the graph, so be careful. Let's keep going. What is the domain of the graph? Without even knowing it, I know there's gonna be 2 arrows. That's my X. Boom. We can go look at that, but I'm already telling you this graph is something like this again. So knowing that this graph is gonna pop out like that, 2 arrows, all real numbers. Obviously that's gonna pop out on the test because it keeps popping out here. Okay. Range, so we're looking at the Y. So make sure you circle the Y, the Y, the Y, the Y. Here it says greater than -6. Greater than is telling me, okay, it's going up at least because less was going down. So let's look. Which ones can I cancel out right away, knowing that we're going up? Boom, boom. Next. Greater than -6 on the range of Y. And which one's on the Y? Boom. This one's on the Y. This one is on the X. That's not what we want. Looks good. Let's keep going. I'm also going to do the full video just because I don't want to cut it up so many times. This one I'm not going to do it because it's 2016. It's outdated. Another 2016. I mean, we can talk about it real quick. -7 and 2 with domain. That's X. Go to my X. Which one has -7? This one, boom. D. That one's pretty straightforward, just because if you're interested. This one. Start up. I was trying to explain to a couple kiddos today in the cafeteria that we can definitely do this in the calculator. How? Y equals. First, let me fix the zoom. Let's go to standard. Y equals, boom. Let's write up this. This is Y1. All of these are gonna be Y2. 1 at a time. So we want our graphs to overlap. Because Equivalent is telling me they are the same. So you want to make sure when we graph this, they're overlapping. Now, before we move on, you'll see that the answer is already B. So let's do A to see how it's off, and then we'll do B to show you that they're right on top of each other. Okay. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Sorry. That's ugly red. That's the red. I don't even know what color that is. My bad. Colors all over the place. No worries. Let me scoot this over. Scoot this over. No. Okay, it's not letting me. No worries. So in Y1, 3x, 3 parentheses, x plus 2 squared, 3 parentheses, x plus 2 squared. I think it was plus 7. Yeah, plus 7. Okay. Next, I'm going to put the answer choices. I like to do one at a time. I know a couple kids, you're just going to smack it all out, put it all in there. They're all color coded, so you should be able to tell which one's A, B, C. Me, Mr. Ramirez, I want to do it one at a time. So let's go. 3x squared plus 12x. Oops, that's 11. 12x plus 33. Okay, now let's look at this graph. I'm going to press graph, and we're going to see if they're the same graph. That's the first one. Second one didn't pop out. There we go. Sir, but I didn't see anything change. I know. Let's do it. Zoom out. As you can see, the first one came out. That's our question. The other one came out, the red one. That is not overlapping. So we don't want that one. Let's do it again with the right answer so you can see. Right answer is 3x squared plus 12x plus 19. We want to see it overlapping. Check it out. Boom, boom. Right on top of each other. That's what I want. That's the answer. Let's keep going. Same thing here. You want to put in the answer. You want to see the overlap. Let's check it out. Okay. -4 parentheses x plus 7. -4 parentheses x plus 7 squared. I think it's -6. Go to the second one. The answer here is F, so let's do the second one. Yeah, let's do these first two, but the answer is F, so let me write that down. The answer is F, but we're gonna do this one. This is such a ugly color. Unless I'm tripping. I'm tripping probably, right? No, it's okay. Sorry, -4x squared plus 14. X plus 43. Graph it. Boom, boom. Two completely different graphs. This is our question. This was the answer. That's not right. So we go back, clear out the second one. We do the first one. -4x minus 56 minus 202. Square minus 56x minus 202. Graph. Boom, boom. Right on top of it. Love it. Boom, right here, all you gotta do, graph it, second table. So y equals second graph to look at the table. Look at table. And it should be this one, I think. Yeah. Again, we went over that in the previous videos, so I'm not gonna waste too much time. Okay, this is just y equals, match the graph. Write that in. Y equals graph, match the graph. We're gonna pass this test, ladies and gentlemen. If you do what you're supposed to do, we're gonna pass the test. Y equals graph, match. Love it. Same thing here. We are y equals. Y equals. Y equals is going to be our best friend for this test. Boom. Y equals, Y equals, Y equals. Why does it do that? Can't get more clear than that. Use the calculator. Sir, but we haven't used the calculator all year. Yes, I know, but I'm only showing you like 2 or 3 buttons. Literally. 2 or 3 buttons. Here we're just making sure we check it off. They're all correct. -3, 0. Boom. 0, 9. Boom. Axis of symmetry. You don't know it? Research it real quick. Axis of symmetry is cutting this graph right down the middle. Boom, 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 boom. Crossing -3 at the x. That looks good. So what's the answer? 1, 2, 3, J. Let's keep going. Which only has 1 0. 0 is how many times it crosses the x. This one's crossing twice. That's not it. This one's crossing twice. That's not it. This one's crossing once. This might be it. This one's not crossing 0 times. That's not it. What is the coordinates of the vertex? I can't tell what color that is, man. I hate being colorblind. Vertex. Bottom of the point. Vertex. Bottom of the point. Be careful. X, Y, 1, -2. Done this. We're all stars. What is the y-intercept? Y-axis. Boom, it's right there. They didn't give it to you. 4. Axis of symmetry, we just talked about it. I'm taking this graph, cutting it right in half. Where did it cross? Right at 2. And there's only one answer with 2. Boom. What is the maximum value? Maximum, we talked about it maybe a couple weeks ago. It's going to be the highest point. Where is it touching? 9. Boom. Love it. This is an easy part. Okay, what are the zeros? So we just talked about zeros. How many times is it crossing the x? Boom, boom. 2 times. Which ones have 2 answers? This one, this one. Obviously it's not A, obviously it's not C. 2 and 9. Not even touching 9, so we're just going to use process of elimination. Dang. I'm loving it. Perfect. It's another y equals second graph. Or graph. I use second graph because we can just look at the table, see if they match, or you can do just y equals graph to see how it matches up. Let's check H. We're gonna put this in y2, this in y1. Let's try it. X squared minus 576, y equals x squared minus 576. Go to the bottom. X plus 24, x minus 24. X plus 24, x minus 24, and we can graph it. Boom, boom. Right on top of each other. I wrote second graph by accident, but that's okay. If I do second graph, you can see that all these numbers are matching up. All of these numbers are the exact same because they are the same exact graph. I love it. Good stuff. So that's how we know it's H. Y equals, ladies and gentlemen, again, Y1, all of these in Y2 match. Y equals our best friend. Real quick, the correct answer is G if you want to check it out. Practice. Same thing. Y1, Y2, Y equals graph. Correct answer is C. Check it out, you'll get it right, I promise. These are all the tricks, ladies and gentlemen. These are all the tricks. Oh, be careful. This is not Y equals, but we should be able to see that that minus 5 means it got shifted down. Which one shows shifting down? This one, this one. We can cross out F, we can cross out J. Next, a lot of us are gonna say plus 2. Okay, move positive 2. This is perfect, no. No, this part is left. Opposite. So it's H. So you need to go back to transformations because here we did Desmos because Desmos lets us do this, but the regular calculator is not. This is just us trying to remember. So -5, the -5 is going to tell us to go down automatically. But the plus 2, we have to remember if it's in parentheses, go opposite. Let's keep going. Okay, we should be able to say what 9 is. -9, down. Which one says down? Well, it says below. Same thing as down. Let's keep going. Okay, where did the graph go? It went down. How much did it go? -6. Boom. There it is. Okay, couple easy transformation questions, nothing too crazy. Okay, this is 2018. Do I like this question? I do not, because nobody's gonna get it right. How do I know? Because it's just difficult. Give yourself a little prayer. All we gotta do is just say, okay, Mr. Armida says here we can do eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Because these are fractions and these are whole numbers. So that's a fraction. Boom, boom. Next, the negative. It's on the outside. So because it's on the outside, that's the x-axis. Y-axis, negative is on inside. of parentheses. Parentheses. Okay? That's all I can tell you, but if you see something like this, maybe happen, maybe not. Educated guess, I promise. Transformation. This is in the parentheses. We just talked about it above. Opposite. So this is not going left. This is going to go right. Plus is left. Minus is right. For this, if it's in the parentheses. So we're going right, but F. Hopefully you're watching this video. I'm very happy that you're here. Okay, 2, as you can see, they're trying to confuse you. They're trying to confuse you. Correct answer is J. And I don't like how they did this because our parent function is F, which is a dashed line. They're telling you to look at H. So all they're trying to tell you is what's happening when you add the 2 in front of the x squared. Well, it's gonna get skinnier. We can't even show it on the calculator here. So they said the regular function is x squared, and all they're saying is throw that 2 in front of the x squared. Oh shoot. Throw a 2 in front of that x squared, and what happens? Let's see. Graph, boom, boom. It went skinnier. Which one went skinnier? J. So hopefully that makes a little sense for my all-stars. My kiddos that aren't sure what's going on, hey, it's okay. Educated guess. Something's better than nothing. Let's keep going. We're almost done. Love it. Good stuff. 2016, gonna ignore it. No, I don't want to do it. It's H though, but so it's saying A is negative, C is negative, which was both negative. Boom, that one. Okay, makes sense. Makes a little sense. Another 2016. I don't like it, but let's read what it's saying. Statement of the graph is turning to 7. So it's just like this one. Let me zoom in a little bit. Instead of that 2, let's put a 7. Let's graph it. It got even skinnier. So which words resemble skinnier? Well, it's not going below, it's not going above. Wider means it's going like this. So narrower makes a little bit of sense. Okay. Keyword, I haven't even looked at everything else, but it says 18 units below. Which one means below? Minus, boom. Easy. I didn't even have to look at anything. I just saw the number, I saw below, attack. Keep going, 6 more pages. What is a positive solution for this equation? Wonderful. 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 Okay, I'm trying to think how we can do this in y equals. Because rather you guys just do y equals, to be honest. YOLO, let's do it. I think we're right here. So, how can I do y equals? This is not in y equals form. I needed to at least say 0 equals or y equals. Here, I got these guys on the wrong side. So let's move them over. 4x squared plus 12x equals 135. Border, throw it over, throw it over. So now my new thing is y equals negative 4x squared minus 12x with a positive 135. Graph it, and then you look at the zeros. my x's. Let's do it. Y equals negative 4x. Clear, clear. Negative 4x squared minus 12x plus 135. Let me double check. Beautiful. Graph it. And I gotta see. Where is it crossing? I'm not sure. That looks like 4.5, and that looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7.5. Okay, so 4.5 and negative 7.5. Those are my zeros. That's what's crossing. Let's see what the question's asking. What is a positive solution? That's where that 4.5 came from. Rewatch that. That was an awesome example. Let's keep going. What is the x solution to this equation? So it's already in 0 equals, so I can slap that guy in there, and then we can go. Y equals, let me clear that guy, 5x squared, forgot the rest, minus 36 plus 36. Minus 36x plus 36. Graph it. Boom. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Positive 6. And then we got like a decimal, 1 point something. So let's go check it out. 1 point something and 6. .2. Yeah. Even says right there. So we saw it right here. Crossing like at 1 point something, 1.2. Can I be more accurate? I can't. Because if I go to the second table, it's not gonna pop out. Decimal x's are not gonna pop out. I don't wanna get into super complicated calculator stuff, only doing the basics. So 1.26. Answer's right there. Love it. Oops. Let's keep going. Same thing here. I need it as y equals or 0 equals. I could even throw this whole thing over there. Order. Let's throw this whole thing over there. So I got y equals. Oops. Negative parentheses x plus 7 squared with a positive 81. Put all this in there, press graph, and we'll see what the answer is. The answer says negative 16 and 2. Let's double check. Y equals negative parentheses x plus 7 squared plus 81. We graph it. So 2 is right there. Let's check negative 16, right? Because it said negative 16. I said negative 16, so let's zoom out a little bit. I mean, we can't really zoom out that much. But, let's see. So I'm actually gonna count. I wanna count. That's 2. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, negative 16. Beautiful. Love it. I love it. Good stuff. Let's keep going. Okay. Put that in there. Let's see what we get. Y equals. Don't put W. There's no W here. You're going to put X instead of W. X squared plus 6X minus 112. Graph it. Okay, I think we could zoom in here a little bit. Zoom in. Oh, shoot, we can't see it. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So for sure that's 8. Boom! Right there. I love it. Love it. Love it. Isn't that easy, ladies and gentlemen? Just a whole bunch of y equals problems. I love it. Go do that y equals. Go do that y equals. 2016, let's not worry about it. I don't want to do 2016 stuff. And the same thing, throw it over, y equals. I love it. Y equals second graph. Let me write that down. Y equals second graph. This was probably the easiest video to make. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. If you have any questions, hit me up. We got Monday. If you come to school Monday, hey, whatever happens, if I get to meet you, great. If I don't get to meet you, I'll probably see you Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, but we'll see when we see you there. Other than that, we got 2 more days. I wish you all the best of luck. I'll give you a little speech on Monday. That's it for today. Y'all have a great day.